Hey everyone, welcome back to Magic Dads. Today we're opening up Dad's liquor cabinet. Now with all of us staying at home and being safe and making sure we're doing our part with social distancing, we thought what better way than to bring back our original concepts when we first started our YouTube channel. So if you look at the links below, you can see some of our earlier content. I was making Disney cocktails and Mike was making Disney recipes here at home. So we're excited to pick that back up for all of us to still have some great entertainment and for us to have a little bit of Disney back at home. Today I'm going to be making the Coney Negroni. This cocktail is actually featured at one of our favorite bars, AbracadaBar. A little bit of history about this bar is that it was rumored that back in the day, the magicians that would entertain on the boardwalk would take a break in the evening and actually sit in this bar, exchange some tips and tricks, also enjoy some great libations. One night, mysteriously, they all disappeared. But thankfully, we still have the bar to enjoy these delicious drinks. And this is one of their featured cocktails at this bar. Now the Coney Negroni is a riff on the classic Negroni cocktail. Instead of it using gin, they actually utilize bourbon as a base for this cocktail. Now as we list out the ingredients, they're gonna sound really familiar to you. And that's because when you sub out the gin for the bourbon, it actually ends up being a Boulevardier. But because this one is an inspired cocktail from AbracadaBar, they want to bring in that Coney influence and put it in a stemmed glass, hence why they call it the Coney Negroni. So to prepare your area, you need to make sure you have the following tools at your hands. For this cocktail, we're going to use a mixing glass, a jigger, a bar spoon, a strainer, and a knife for our garnish. Now to begin building our cocktail, we're going to take our jigger and we're going to measure out the first ingredient, which is going to be our bourbon. This particular bourbon is Wild Turkey 101. Now it's important to call out that 101. That means it's a high proof bourbon. It's 101 proof. If you don't have this bourbon, try to substitute out for another high proof bourbon just to keep the flavors in balance. We're going to measure out 1 1/4 ounce of our bourbon. And we add that to our mixing glass. Next, we're going to add our Campari. Campari is a very strong bitter spirit, but it plays really well with the sweet notes of this cocktail to give a nice smooth finish. For this one, we're going to measure out 1 ounce of the Campari. And the last ingredient for this cocktail is sweet vermouth. This is Antica Formula Sweet Vermouth, and we're going to measure out 1 ounce of this. Next, we're going to add some fresh ice. Grab your ice cubes and integrate it into the mixing glass. All right, we're gonna grab our bar spoon, hug the inside of the glass, and stir for 15 to 20 seconds. Now that your cocktail is at the perfect temperature, we're going to grab your strainer, insert that into the mixing glass, and pour your ingredients directly into your cocktail glass. Now we're almost finished. Grab your orange, cut a thin slice, quarter that, put a slit in the center, and place that on your cocktail. And here is the Coney Negroni. Now time for the taste test. I love the red amber hue of this. Let's see how it tastes. This is a really good cocktail. Like I said, it reminds me of the Boulevardier that we enjoy all the time. That traditionally is in a rocks glass with ice. It's in a stem glass, which means that you're definitely getting the spirits at its absolute peak. Delicious cocktail for a springtime cocktail. And anytime in my opinion, it's that good. I really hope you guys liked this video and thanks for stopping by Dad's Liquor Cabinet. Again, it means a lot to us that we're able to bring back some of the videos we started our YouTube channel with, and I think it's a great way for everybody to still bring in some Disney magic at home. So, are you gonna try making the Coney Negroni? If so, let us know in the comments below, give us a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and from our magic family, yours, enjoy.